Oh, good. Yeah, it's been fun. Like, I just love meeting people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like,
Oh,
answering a lot of
absolutely.
questions
Yeah,
has been so much
yeah,
fun, too.
yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I'm definitely losing my voice a little bit, but it's, like, worth it, right?
Yeah,
You kind of
yeah.
get to the point where it's, like, absolutely worth it. All right, cool. Think Realty Nation, what's up? It's Avi Golhar, and right beside me is Linda Liberatore, also a Think Realty coach, also, like, a technology pro, and, like, everything you need to know about scaling your business as a landlord, get in touch with her. She's had a lot of courses you've actually created, right, as a Think Realty coach.
What we really it was in demand to the landlords looking
Yeah.
for help on which software to use, how to get their web presence better, how to attract better applicants as well as partners when they're
Super
looking
important.
for partners. Yeah.
So you can access all of those videos on thinkrealty.com and make sure that you like watch them and implement them. And even if there's even if there's one thing that you do and implement, take action, do something, it will be super, super worthwhile. So we're broadcasting from Think Realty Irvine at the Marriott Irvine Spectrum. It's been fun so far. We're having a lot of time.
Absolutely.
I was kind of commenting my voice is going a little crazy, but you know what? It's worth it. It's totally worth it for me. It's a lot of fun.
It's so many people
really
and
is.
so many, you feel like you're helping them out, giving them resources, and even all the vendors that are here, all the wonderful
the
ideas.
networking's incredible.
Yes, it's been really good.
So let's get this.
Not to mention the rooftop bars.
Oh, and the rooftop bars, of course. Super, super cool. So let's get this kicked off. You're going to be in the hot seat for about 8 minutes or 9 minutes.
Okay.
But let's get this started off with who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I'm Linda Liberatore from Secure Pay One, and we run this Libby University, and again, kind of in demand to our clients looking for help with the software, how to implement the right software solutions, how to get a better idea, specifically to property management, so specifically to buy and hold community. They're either, sometimes we handle their integration of a new platform or their very first one. Like right now we have one coming up where they're switching over from Buildium to Propertyware. There's a whole lot of steps that go through that. Like any system conversion, right? That's what it comes down to. Just like a corporate America, that's a system conversion. So you have to follow all the proper steps, back yourself up, especially they're doing it, I'll call it mid-year. So now for the end of the year, we've got 2 sets of books. So, you got to make sure all those details are in place. We want to make sure we help them out with making sure they're using the new features in Propertyware, all the reports they can get, setting up for the new applicants, take all those online. It's a changing world there, Avi.
That's right.
Nobody's got a paper and pencil.
So what I'm most impressed by you with is like your keen understanding of technology and also the processes and the systems that landlords have to go through if they want to scale and grow their portfolio. What would you start with? What are like the top 3 things that you would go through with a potential client when helping them with their tech?
I think first it would be questions and answers, and I really did this just recently.
So important.
Getting an idea, because remember, like I was actually just speaking to somebody about, like, let's call it the top 4, right? So there's like 4 softwares, and they said, well, which one do you like best? They really pushed me, Abby, and I said, honestly, I can't say that. Like, I have to get a better idea of your capabilities, what you're looking to achieve. I have some people that don't use the online applications. That doesn't mean they're not computer literate. It means they don't care about that feature.
That's right.
So depending on what feature it is, I see some of the Libby team trying to like get jealous
over
there.
Libby team.
Yeah, we can let them in if we want. It's up to you when we're ready. But anyway, that's certainly been a big part of it. And just even their YouTube presence. And so, it's a lot of questions first. And then, what do we do to prepare them? Then it's kind of like checklists. Like, what's your data conversion? What's your day of implementation? When do you want to put it all up at once, or do you want to phase it in? It really depends on their capabilities. Sometimes it's a full-time, somebody that's working full-time, they have 5 properties. Maybe 5, 6 properties. So they don't have a lot of time. So they want to take advantage of those systems. So it's different than if they have 200 properties, but nonetheless, they're taking advantage of the software.
So I think that's really important to understand, right? Like, if I have just 1 or 2 properties as a single family rental owner, for example, it might be okay. Like, I could skate by with Google Sheets only for a little bit of time.
Absolutely.
But there comes a point in time where I need to recognize that this is a business,
Yes.
and I need the right tech.
Yes.
Are there
Absolutely.
any specific software solutions that you recommend starting out with for somebody that has maybe 3 or 4 or 5 rentals in their portfolio?
One that I see people use is like a Cozy software. So
I've
that
heard
allows
about
them,
Cozy.
it
Yeah,
gives them the
that's
ability
right.
to take ACH, and because that's really where it lacks. Sometimes like the other softwares are good for the 100, but the problem comes in is like when you have one and you have to meet the needs of this tenant.
Yeah.
But you know who's
That's so
taking care of that
true.
a lot, like your Chase Quick Pays and stuff. That's
Yeah.
as long as you can get the funds electronically,
Yeah.
you've got to meet. So Generation Z, right? They
Yeah.
don't. They have the attention span of what, 1 second maybe.
I mean, I'm kind of like, hey,
Yeah,
squirrel.
yeah.
It's like over here somewhere. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's me.
So it's like they got to meet those needs. They're your next renter.
Yeah.
So they've got to think about what the technology means to that person, even if it means nothing to them.
So that's a good question, right? If I don't care about technology,
Right.
what are some easy solutions that I can implement in my business right now?
So you're saying kind of free softwares like actionable steps. So let's just say the
Yeah.
Cozy for the payments. You could do the Smart Move for the ACH credit.
Yeah.
So you do have to have, you don't care about it, but
Yeah.
you do have to have solutions to the software. I mean, use some software solutions even if they come to you in the way of a report.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So Google Sheets isn't enough, obviously.
Oh, it is. I mean, it will.
It is.
It will do a ledger.
No way.
Well, I mean, if they only have 1 or 2.
Okay,
We'll train them in whatever they need to get, whatever they're
Yeah.
comfortable. We had a man come. I think maybe I never told you that story. We had a man come over from Indiana, drive over,
Yeah.
and he had everything manual. And he said, and he had like 30 properties. He's done
Yeah.
this for years. He was probably in his 70s. And the only reason he was switching over was for his family, for the legacy. He was afraid they'd sell it all rather than keep it if he didn't get it all in some
Right.
system. He couldn't handle going into software, so we put him into Google Sheets. Now, to me, that was like, whoa, that's way more work than I would want.
I would totally
But-
not do that.
but-
Like, I'm not even a Google Sheets guy.
I know, but for
Like,
him, it was the solution. We
Yeah.
had to find, like, where was his comfort level.
Yeah.
That was it. So we
Yeah.
gonna let him in or no?
Yeah.
when you want, we'll do it.
Tell me about these books. So you have 2.
Okay.
So what's this one?
That was the first one. That was Daily Real Estate Investment Goals.
Oh, that's right. I've read through this one. This is really cool.
This is the one where
This
I
is-
made it for
so
once
this is-
a day.
yeah.
Yep.
This is one of those books
Your
where
Joel Osteen version
yeah,
of real estate.
you can flip to any page and it's probably like the most bestest
Light.
thing that
Yeah.
you ever need
Yeah.
during that day.
Yeah.
So we have this one.
Yep.
Real Estate Investment Goals, and you can buy this on Amazon.
Yes, correct.
So check it out, Amazon, super cool. What's this guy?
That's the second one. That's My Landlord Helper. That's
Okay.
the keys to managing your real estate investment business. Could
Yep.
that be longer?
Yep.
And
That's really
that
cool.
goes through all the options we just talked about,
Okay.
the ACH, all the variations. And then this
Oh, what's
is
this?
our newest postcard, kind of with something to
Oh,
come.
hey. Yeah.
That I know.
This is what's coming
Obviously,
up.
wants to be on the next one, right?
Yeah.
That one is for Libby University. So that's where we're going to open up these classes
Yeah.
to a monthly kind of check-in.
Okay.
Kind of take your pulse, make sure you're moving ahead with the system.
Yeah.
And you're getting your systems integrated.
All right, you want to let the Libby U team in?
Yeah, I will let them.
You guys want to come on in?
You want it?
Yeah.
Oh, they look shocked. They look shocked, like they weren't trying
Oh,
to come
of course.
in. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Everybody. Absolutely everybody. It's going to be so much fun.
Oh,
All right,
come
so
on.
you want to introduce the team real quick? And we have like
no.
a minute
It's
30.
Libby 1, Libby 2.
Libby 1, Libby 2, Libby 3.
Libby 3.
We're kind of lit with Libby at this point.
Actually,
Is that what it is?
Lit with
Yes.
Libby. Yep. Are you in here? Yeah. So that's Siobhan and Megan and Jenna. And
Awesome.
And we do offer over 500 YouTube videos on our library. Did you know that?
So
It's-
I was
it's
on your
almost
site the other day
600.
and
Did
I
you see
saw
it?
that. I'm like, holy cow, you officially have more videos than I do. Like ever.
Because
That's really cool.
they don't stop talking. They give you a run for your money. Oh,
Look
was-
at that.
I mean,
Look at that. She asked me earlier if I could be her boss. Like, how does that work? All right, cool. What's the best way that everybody can reach you?
Sure, you send them to the YouTube videos?
YouTube videos, the website, mylandlordhelper.com.
Sure, info
Yep.
at securepay1.com.
Securepay1.com.
Or they could just call us, 847-431-3300.
All right, cool.
All right.
Think Realty Nation, we got to go. We'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, bye. Oh, there you